Welcome back to the channel, guys, and thank you for watching. Now, in the last episode, you saw me pretty much assemble the external look of the car. We did some nice trickery with the rear lights there, put all the billet aluminium on, and my focus for this episode is pretty much to get the car. I've got to get it washed. It's doing my head in that it's not washed. I've got some nice little indicators here for the wings, so I want to put them on. I also want to assemble, basically I want to assemble everything I can to the point where I've run out of stuff until we wait 2 weeks for the canvas, the steering wheel and the dash to come back from the retrimmers. So I just want to get everything wrapped up, get it cleaned and get it ready to basically store away until we get those items back. So I got some nice indicators here, picked them up this morning. And so the original wing repeaters were orange because this used to be quite a low spec van. So I ran to the parts guys this morning and I picked up some really nice, again, just your basic clear. So let's pop these in and then we can get on to, I also got the dash part and we had the little rings painted. So got some nice little features going on, but let's pop these in. Do they work? Okay, fob doesn't work. Yes. Oh yes. One step closer. Now I separated this dash cluster before we gave it to the painter. And again, with all these little touches, I want people to know that they're driving something different and someone spent some time on it. So I separated this cluster and I had, let's clean this whole thing, actually it's filthy, isn't it? Blue, And there we have it. I think that looks really cool. And again, just a very small touch. That could do with the machine polish, a bit scratched up. But again, a very small touch that I think makes the world of difference when you're looking, you're looking through the steering wheel and the dash is all leather and you see that and you think, yeah, this car's really had some thought put into it in the design process. Having this color coded and matching just brings that kind of retro, you get it, looks cool. Throughout the whole of this build, I've refrained from putting this on, because I really wanted it to be the very last thing, but I just cannot do it anymore, and I have to put it on right now. Oh, that looks so good. I feel like everything I'm doing to this car, obviously it's my opinion, is making it just really piece together exactly how it should. I feel like some people get this far and then they ruin it. I feel like I'm doing it justice so far. And I actually like how that's slightly coppery. You guys can see that. It's almost just a nice little bit of character, slight off shade, and you'll see why I bought it that colour, but very happy with how the front end of this looks. I don't know whether to put the plate there like an old series and have that forward sort of here, or just don't reinvent the wheel and sort of just go there. That could be quite cool because you see more of the Galv bumper, and it could look, sort of period correct. I think that's actually quite nice there. Equally, it looks a little bit clumpy. I don't really know. Let me know your comments. drop a comment. Where should we leave that in its final position? I put the sun visors in. I'm just getting stuff out of the way at this point. I've left all the interior wrapped, and I've just popped the cubby box, literally, it's not bolted down, just popped it there. And I've left everything wrapped because obviously this vehicle still has to go back to the paint shop because we're going to get all the footwell. I've loosened every single nut and bolt, and everything in there is going to be sprayed in their body colour, and all new fresh nuts and bolts all throughout. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the mats yet. But yeah, this car's really come together. I've got to get it washed today. So just got a call that our mud flaps are in stock at the main dealer. So we're going to go to the main dealers and yeah, go and collect our mud flaps. We can come back, and I've pinched a steering wheel from my Red Defender, and it's a wooden steering wheel, and it didn't even cross my mind. But it looks amazing in this interior. It really suits it. So I don't know if I made the wrong decision, but I don't think I have. But this one looks great. I think it's just more of the fact that it's all piecing together and it looks really, really nice. But at least I've got a steering wheel so I can go and wash the car. But we're going to go to the main dealers first, get our mud flaps, and then we'll come back and wash the car. Just pulled up at Harwood's, the main dealers. Check this out. We have a new Defender. Do you know what? The more I look at it, the more I'm starting to like it. Look at these idiots. Oh, what have we here? This is the heritage flaps we're talking about. Oh, they're gonna look perfect. Absolutely perfect on this build. Yep, with new mounting brackets. Love it. We're waiting for our rib nuts so we can actually mount the mud flaps, but for now we can pull it out for the first time and finally give it a wash. So she's finally outside. I can't wait to give it a wash. This thing is going to be a showstopper for sure. Let's wash this thing. Look at it! That is how I intend it to be driven at all times, even with the canvas top or not. All rolled up, just enjoying this beautiful weather. So let's go and get it washed. I have to be very gently, obviously I can't just spray it on the interior. So I'm pretty much just going to give it a nice and gentle wash. So we've washed the car and we're just going for a very small adventure, shall we say. And I've got a surprise to show you guys. So for now, I'm going to enjoy the sun. This is exactly what I have designed this car for. It doesn't have a dash, it doesn't have the roof, it doesn't need any of that. So the surprise, yeah, you'll see shortly. driving this car. I'm just smiling ear to ear. I'm literally just crawling down a private road, but still. The sun is on my neck. The wind is in my hair. Sounds so stupid, but this is just really, really nice. And yeah, I can't wait to just take this thing for a real long cruise. It's got such character, and yeah, I'm really, really satisfied with it so far. It can only get better at this point. Okay guys, so that was a really nice little test drive, and what you saw there was my new unit. So there were a lot of builders there, so I apologise, I didn't actually really get to show you guys around, but I have got some old footage which I'll show you now. So we're in the new unit, and we've just had a delivery of the OSB boarding, which is basically going to be surrounding all the new unit. The guy's just delivering it now, and yeah, this is going to be really, really cool, because this is going to board out the whole place, make it look very uniform, make it look good. It's already plywood in a minute, but it's kind of like a it won't look good when it's painted, so we're just going to basically reboard it, get it all sorted, but the guy's just basically about to see if he can swing it through the door, because his lorry won't fit through that kind of, like, it's a high shutter, but this truck's really, really big, so we're just struggling now trying to get this thing through the door. So actually, I just want to put on our heritage mud flaps before we go. These look absolutely sick. We just have to riven out a few bits, but let's put these on and see what these look like. Perfect combination. Obviously, there's going to be another classic logo there, which is this logo, the genuine Land Rover. You just can't go wrong. They're going to look absolutely perfect, suiting this build. Let's get them on. Perfect. They look really, really nice. I know they were going to look good because this is, wow. Yeah, absolutely blown away by this car. Really, really coming together. Very, very nice. Still got the fronts to go on. So we're going to go to the front and put some riv nuts into the chassis, and we mount these ones. I love stuff like this. After all this hard work of stripping, painting, you know, all the hard work, this is the really fun stuff. And yeah, I'm just so happy with this build. Come a long way. So I'm really happy with how those mud flaps look on the car. I knew they were the right decision, and I knew the car needed mud flaps. It just looked like it was too high up. It needs something going on down below, and definitely those kind of heritage logo mud flaps were the right choice. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna park it up, and I didn't show you the unit earlier, so we're gonna go up there, have a quick look. I'll show you guys all around, and we'll wrap up the episode. Okay guys, so it's quite dusty and dark in here. The builders have been in here, and you can hear me echoing. The shutter's still being worked on, so I can't bring some natural light in. I just put my sweets down, but I was really enjoying those. Tangy wine gums. This is basically the new shop, and basically where future builds are going to be done and stuff like that. The builders are basically boarding it all up, because it used to be like a grain store or something farm. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I really cannot wait to get some really, really cool stuff in here. It's at least 5 or 6 times as big as my current setup. And basically, yeah, I'm just going all out on this place, making sure that I can have this place as... My current place is fine. It gets me by, but I'm tripping over boxes and there's more and more projects and stuff like that, and I'm just running out of space. So here will allow me all the room in the world and basically a space for me to basically get my job done properly. It's becoming increasingly more difficult to get everything done and manage it all. And I just need a space to have the paperwork side of it, the office, and some really cool stuff. So at the minute, my interior builds and stuff like that, I'm still having to do in the middle of a 2-pace ramp where you can't open the doors, and it's just so frustrating. So I really, really needed this kind of step. And I'm super excited, but basically, yeah, this is it. So I'm having all the walls done in OSB chipboard. They are this kind of mismatch of plywood and other stuff, but it just absolutely do my head in. So I'm having it all sorted in an OSB kind of chipboardy thing all the way round, so everything's uniform. And then when that's done and painted, then I can do the floor, which is going to be all in like a resin 2K. Then the electrician can come in and do all the lights. I've had all the roof insulated and sound deadened, so you can hear it's quite echoey in here. But yeah, this is the new shop, and I couldn't be more excited about it. But yeah, there should be a lot more room for fun and activities and some real crazy stuff going on in here. So basically, yes, stay tuned. There's lots more to come, and yeah, no, we should have some crazy stuff coming basically. So do hit subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to follow me at Juice Motors, and yeah, enjoy your evening, day, night, morning, whatever you guys are having. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon.